Once, it must have been the year 1989, a guy named Collier lived here. But he wasn't doing well. Day in and day out, always the same chores.
Always remember, guys, if you have something that means something to you, never let it go. That applies to you too, Isolde. So, anyone still thirsty? And you, Richard? You're just as withered as I am. Us too, always waiting our turn, never making a fuss. Work in the morning, home in the evening. To hell with it. We're better than that. No, my disappearing housemate still hasn't reported back. His letter must be still in the mail. Sorry, the idea's just too funny for me. But don't worry, I'm not like Mirko. I won't abandon you. None of you is dying on my watch. Don't worry, my dears. I'll take care of you now. I believe in integrity and loyalty. I don't shirk my responsibilities, unlike some people. What the? I think I'm seeing ghosts. Eric, you little snitch. Did you see anything?
No, nothing here. Nothing at the window either.
Thank you, Eric. Mirko's toad lily. He left it behind. Just like me and you. Right, Eric? Did Mirko leave the window open when he left? Or was it me? Last week? Huh. Ooh, this place could do with some airing out. I feel like something just flew in through the window. It wasn't a ghost after all. Something really did flutter in. A paper plane with writing on it. What is this? Airmail from the west? Hey, you there. Your orchid's head is hanging very low. So's yours. Do you maybe need some water? Or someone to talk to? Ah, there's a telephone number. And there's more. Greetings from the other side? They're asking if I need someone to talk to, Eric. Someone actually went through the trouble of throwing a paper aeroplane over the wall. Over the wall! Then it lands in the hands of the biggest loser east of the west.
Don't be so hard on yourself, comrade. At least you're reliable at consistently failing.
Oh, thank you. Very empathetic, Eric. There's a phone number here. Do you know what that means?
Based on the area code, this number is from the other side. In other words, a fascist number. Calling it would be an incredibly stupid idea.
Thanks for the assessment, Eric. I never knew there were so many ways to fold a piece of paper. I'm choosing this model. Looks like it's the easiest. What should I even write? Alright, let's see. Hello, mysterious stranger. Thank you for your letter. I'm afraid water alone won't be enough. At least, not for me. The orchid is not actually an orchid. It is in fact a toad lily. My old housemate left it behind along with me. No, I better leave out that part. Okay. Somehow, I now feel like I'm being watched. Who are you anyway? Best wishes, Collier. Now make a fold here. Another one here. And kids are supposed to be able to do this? Mirko's niece couldn't have done any better herself. One side's turned. Hope it doesn't affect the aerodynamics.
The telephone. That must be Esther. Somebody really wants to talk to me?
Joseph?
Esther?
I'm on my way now. Once I arrive, come down to the street when I sound my horn.
Must we? Really? I am old, Esther. And I do not feel like making such a long journey.
I know, Joseph, but we have no other choice. Take your time. I will be waiting. Have you packed yet?
I really don't know what I should pack, Esther.
Do not worry, Joseph. We made a list together, remember? It should be next to the telephone.
Yes, I have it here. Thank you, Esther. What would I do without you?
Pack your things. Until then, Joseph.
Warm jacket, passport, lucky shoes, grandfather's pocket watch, razor, journal, and maybe my treasured camera. Where should I even begin?
Ruhe! Ruhe da oben! Bringt man euch Dreckspack ein anständiges Laufen bei!
She cannot hear me. I've barely moved. Miss Hermann, she doesn't say hello anymore, but she's not above that sort of thing. Oh, look. I shouldn't forget this lovely item. There's even some film still left inside. Maybe I can take a picture with it. One last shot. What will I photograph? Wonderful. I'll develop the image once I've set up my laboratory somewhere. The SR hoodlums have been in the neighborhood a lot of late. They are becoming more violent. There it was. My cinema. Just the sight of it is still difficult to bear even now. All those years of everyone being entertained and enthralled. But where were they when it went up in flames? These are spreading faster than the Spanish flu. Am Abend. Oh, this movie is a little more risky, I must admit. I was able to save the projector from the fire. I'd always hoped to repair it someday, that I could maybe make a fresh start. But some things just cannot be fixed, I guess. The arrival of a train at La Ciotat station by the Lumières. Apparently viewers leapt out of their seats in fright as the train came toward them. Even if that isn't true, it was a good advertisement. Married Life by David Vogel. A writer falls for a femme fatale. The whole story takes place in Vienna, Austria. Very nice, but not essential. The Great Train Robbery by Edwin S. Porter. I love imported movies from America. 11 minutes of pure excitement. My lucky shoes. Old shoes are always the most comfortable to wear, though they could do with some new soles. must I decide? Some of these things I could simply buy again. Others are irreplaceable. Do I really need to take along keys and contracts when I'll no longer be needing them? I should definitely take my passport with me. My camera is near and dear to me. It will help me to create some new memories. However, I can also gather everything up first and then see what fits. Just a few items left. I have a distinguished Pinot Gris from 1928. It isn't kosher though, but nobody needs to know. There's something funny about that clock. There's something funny about that clock. There's something funny about that clock. Esther, that must be her. Hopefully no one noticed. I'll be down soon, Esther. Give me a few more minutes. Hello? To whom am I speaking? Is anybody there? They just hung up. This has been happening for a few weeks now. Ariane, a Russian Girl by Claude Annet. The adventurous Ariane leads a wild life beyond virtue. Men fall at her feet. She meets Constantine and both of them try to stop falling in love with each other. Unsuccessfully, I can say that much. I always said to Esther that romance novels keep me young. But this has to stay here. My 1932 tax return. For once, something I won't miss. A young writer sent me this screenplay. I liked him, but the script was, well, never mind. It is terrible, but his passion for writing impressed me. The Trial by Franz Kafka. I once met Kafka at Askanischer Hofhotel, and I wanted him to sign my book. Well, it didn't seem like a good time. Sometimes it's better not to meet your idols. I can't use any of this, unfortunately. I cannot do anything with this right now. A tidy desk is a desk that isn't being worked at. A tidy desk is a desk that isn't being worked at. I no longer have any idea what these keys unlock, but this is not the right key. This one doesn't fit either. This isn't the right key either. Damn it. The key fits. My old journal. I stopped writing in it after this entry. The most painful day of my life.
Dad? Dad?
Just a minute, sweetie.
I'm going downstairs. Okay?
Okay, I'll be right there. Only this one floorboard now. What have we got here? This should be redone. Lots of little glass pieces. That's strange. This should be redone. Some things are like a silent witness to the past. I'm done for today. It's pretty rotten. I wouldn't even touch it with pliers. I'll leave this work by an unknown artist until the very end. Maybe Lily will help me with the paint. I'll just leave everything as it is until tomorrow. Everything I find here kind of tells a story. I should get downstairs now. Lily is already waiting for me. I discovered this little paper plane behind some wallpaper. Time to call it a day.